Hello, I am Ahmad Saad Quraishi and let's discuss about the different modes of transporting the goods from upstream to downstream of any manufacturing setup. As we know that the logistic network is responsible to connect all the entities of any supply chain. Without a cost-effective and efficient transportation grid to cater the needs of the customer, a profitable supply chain is not possible. So let's start with the first mode of transportation, which is perhaps most widely used method, that is motorized transportation via road, whether it is truck, lorry, rickshaw or even bike powered carts. There are many advantages of using road vehicles, including point to point connection, vast availability of vehicles in terms of quantity as well as in diversity. One can deliver almost all size and shaped cargo via motorized delivery. Either it is a small envelope or heavy machinery. By road, one can deliver liquid, solid, and even gaseous cargo. It is used for long distance as well as the last mile delivery option. The cost of using motorized road vehicle is moderate. However, main disadvantages of this mode is it required constant refueling along with the restricted weight carrying capacity. The second mode of transportation after a road vehicle is railways. It is very good option due to the fact that it is the cheapest on land way of logistic. Like motorized cargo, it can carry almost all sort of cargo to anywhere there is a track laid out. It is a weather resistant and can be extremely consistent. It is especially suited for bulk cargo, but for a small shipment and urgent one, it is not as effective. After railways, the water transportation comes, which includes ships and barges. Ship can travel over the sea, and in case of barges on river, ships can be specialized like container ships, LNG ships, or uh, ro-ro vehicle vessels, or they can be general one. It is by far the cheapest source of logistics and carry greatest payload too. On the flip side, it is the slowest mode of logistic among all. So, and you need to save some time, you should opt for fourth mode of transportation, that is airplanes. The cargo on airplane can be loaded on passenger aircrafts as well as on specially designed cargo planes. However, in both cases, the space is limited. This mode of transportation is very expensive and it is used typically for the urgent or premium price goods. In the last mode of transportation, pipelines. If the cargo you have to transport is liquid or gaseous, pipelines are fair choice. The moving payload should be homogeneous and should be in bulk quantity to be transported via pipelines. However, the main disadvantage of using pipeline is investment. You have to build a pipeline network before transporting the goods, and also it is very difficult to provide security to the entire pipeline network. So these are the five modes of transportation. I hope you like it. So but in the end, I thought about two bonus modes of transportation, so I shall describe those also. First one is animal powered carriage. Since the beginning of time, especially after invention of wheel, human used animal for the transportation of the goods till the motorized vehicles take over. But still, in many parts of the world, animals are used to transport different sort of goods. These includes horses, donkeys, mules, camels, buffaloes, oxen, and even elephants. But the main disadvantage of these animal powered carriages is that you cannot use those in the cities due to cleanliness and hygiene requirements. So these are used in very poor countries or the terrain which is very difficult to use. And in the last bonus shipments, we shall discuss a new mode of transportation, that is drones. Drones drones are also can be used for the last mile delivery and could be very effective in congested areas and those with the traffic jams. Again, they have disadvantage that there are areas where the use of drone is prohibited. So this was my take on modes of transportation uh, in a series supply chain under 10 minutes. So I hope you like the content, and if you like, share with other people. Thank you very much.